I think the message, which is perhaps more directed at India, is, look, we can do this. We did this in Bangladesh. We can do this in Nepal. Obviously, India is a vastly bigger country and a much more complex one. But we have our friends in India too. If you're Prime Minister Modi, you need to be careful, because what we did in Bangladesh and in Nepal, we might be able to do to you. So, I mean, that is the warning, I think. The second thing is that Nepal is strategically located. It's sandwiched between India and China. There has been a history of China and India being rivals in Nepal for basically influence within the country. And I understand that Nepal has territorial claims against India, and it's got some issues with China. So controlling Nepal establishes an American ally in a sensitive place, and it can create tensions between China and India. It's like you insert something there in a particularly sensitive location, and you can aggravate the tensions between China and India and perhaps try to derail their whole move towards détente with each other. So it makes absolute geostrategic and geopolitical sense to do this as well. Though I agree, the SCO summit was undoubtedly another catalyst, but the completeness with which it happened suggests that this was under preparation for some time.
So was China asleep? Was India asleep?
Yes.
How come they didn't catch on to this?
Yes, because countries like China and India and Russia are not really up to speed on this. India, I know, was very shocked by the regime change that took place, the color revolution that took place in Bangladesh. And so were the Chinese, by the way, but the Indians even more. And they will be shocked by what happened in Nepal. But they don't have their people on the ground in the same way that the Western powers still do. The West, whatever else it is not good at, it is very good at this. I mean, they've constructed basically since the 80s this whole apparatus of NGOs, of donors that fund the NGOs. Obviously, USAID doesn't exist anymore, but there are other routes to do it. So, I mean, they have this network and this structure and this experience of doing this, which neither the Chinese nor the Indians or even the Russians have.